Well, what's making me really angry at the moment is I'm waiting to see the tax office. So the sheriff's officers round having on my door looking for some tax for like 2-3 years ago. And yet, Centre 1 in East Kilbride knows that I was unemployed for that whole year, right? So they've got down there my national insurance contributions for being unemployed as in Central 1 computer, yeah? Across a few miles away in Cumbernauld, we've got an office there sending me an estimate for £7,000. I've earned £7,000 that year, so they're hitting me for, like, say, £700 or £800 tax. And then they send that to my local tax office in Aberdeen, who then send it out, who I go down and tell them, and it's like, everybody's got all the supernet, you know, the information highway and all this sort of stuff. It's like, and there's these two major, massive computers. They can't even sort of hook them up by modem and say, oh yeah, right enough, he was unemployed that year, you know? That makes me so angry.
Prices that are nowadays, the price is just unbelievable. You're paying like £70 for a pair of jeans.
Well, the way people drop things on the floor and can't be bothered to use the litter bins. That's what annoys me, and a lot of other things, you know, it take a long time to tell you.
Shopkeepers like follow you around the shops in case like you're about to steal or something when you're like waiting to buy something.
Charity collectors in Aberdeen, there's far too many of them. Plenty of people hanging around trying to collect money, no ID. The money could be going in their pockets, don't know where it's going.
The homeless situation in Aberdeen, because when I was 16 I was homeless. It took me, I had also had pneumonia 3 times, and it took me 2 years before I got a house. When I did get the house, there was nothing in it at all, hardly got a grant to do it up or anything like that. Ended up losing it through a partner that I didn't get on with. Got another flat within 3 weeks from Sacro, which was a other housing association, but then after that, because I've already had a council flat, they won't house me again, and currently I'm living in a bed and breakfast.
People who are late for dates. I like to be punctual.
I do, when I go into the shops and things, there are some shops that are really, really good with, you know, their attitude being pleasant. I know the staff are not terribly well paid. I mean, I've been in the catering trade all my life, and I know what it's like, and I know what serving the public's like, but it costs nothing to be pleasant. I mean, when a person goes into a restaurant or whether he goes into a shop, they don't want to know. The customer does not want to know if you're tired, if you have a lot of work to do, if you've got problems. You leave your problems behind when you're at your work. That really does annoy me.
I mean, the courts, the soft talks in the courts, they take away your mindless thugs and whatever else. They're giving people 6 and 18 months for violent crimes. I mean, it's just totally out of hand. And what they do in half their sentence, and they get 15 years, I mean, they're out in 7 or 8. It's not on, you know. They could just come back out and do it all over again.
Traffic. I think there's too much traffic just now, because can't go, it's too much traffic jams.
Morning television, a bit pointless really. I mean, I'm maybe interest for some population in the world, but it's just too trivial for me. I mean, who's interested in, well, I'm not interested in recipes, but like things like the royals' love lives and how many, like, you know, just the behaviour of actors and pop musicians, it doesn't interest me. And, you know, what dress is Diana wearing today and things like that, not really my sort of thing, really.
My brother Richard, because he annoys me because he's broke his wrist. And he asked me to tie his lacers and that because he can't tie them, and zips up his jacket.
The English politicians spending our money on just sitting in the House of Commons doing nothing and wasting our time, basically. Because all they're doing is just rattling, repeating things over and over again for hours, just using up our money and resources. I think that's a total waste. Really gets on my weight, basically.
Not really, no. I'm quite an easygoing person. Just go with the flow sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah, when you have to pay 20 pence to use a train station toilet and you've already paid £1.20 fare.
Government housing. You know, I see people on the housing list for years who can't get a house, who I think really deserve a house. And then the next person at the drop of a hat gets a house that they don't really need. You know, a 3-bedroomed house for, you know, for people that's living on their own. That really winds me up.
Not having enough money to go out.
That's all for this show, but keep an eye open on the streets for our cameras, as we'll be out and about asking for your views on a variety of issues. If you'd like to comment on the topics covered in this programme, or have a subject you'd like to see us cover, please write in. The address is Local Vocal, Channel 10, Aberdeen Cable Television, 303 King Street, Aberdeen AB2 3AP. For now though, until next time, bye-bye.
Here we go. Don't know what I'm getting so excited about. I mean, it'll only be once round the block. I'm longing to go. Oh no, women. More embarrassment when he doesn't clear up after me.
Yuck.
Well, well, well. I might get him trained after all. Fancy a bit of a walk? Oh,
I was so confused. My TV's got lots of channels, but I kept missing all the programs that I really wanted to see. And then I discovered something that really opened my eyes. Cable Guide. It tells you absolutely everything about cable TV. There are full, easy-to-follow week-by-week listings for dozens and dozens of channels in the month ahead. A comprehensive film guide, sports diary, and the latest cable news. It's all I need to get the most from my viewing. Cable Guide. Call your cable operator now.
You've been watching Channel 10 on Aberdeen Cable Television. That's all we've got for you at the moment. Remember, our programmes are on air 3 times daily, 10 a.m, 3 p.m, and 7 p.m. And if you want to find out what's coming up over the next few days, then look out after the car ads. If you've got any programme ideas or comments that you'd like to make about Channel 10, then write to this address: Channel 10 Controller, Aberdeen Cable Television, 303 King Street, Aberdeen. From everyone here at Channel 10, thanks for watching, and bye for now.